Well, hello, friends. Fujosevic here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone as we have switched up our deck to an elemental Kazakus Priest, formerly known as the Reno Priest. But now that Reno's kind of rotated out of standard, we're looking ourselves at new naming conventions. And we, in the Hearthstone community, haven't really gone to... We haven't gone to calling things Highlander decks when there's only a bunch of one-ofs in these decks. So I guess we're just going to call it maybe Kazakus Priest, maybe Raza Priest, but it has that elemental, Servant of Kalamos, Lyra thing going on. This version definitely, well, it's also very heavy on the control with having Medivh, Free from Amber, and a Mind Control as our win condition, I guess. We could think of it that way. I am going to Kazakus early because I don't know what's going on with our opponent. I'm going to take a 5-cost spell just because I want a little bit of mid-game. We'll take a summon a 5/5, and we'll deal 5 damage because that seems pretty strong. And especially because we can do it for 4 mana, so that's cool too. That's just, that's a pretty good... This is a pretty good potion. Deal 5 damage, summon a 5/5. Everyone would play that card if it was an option. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. If we have the opportunity to go slow... Oh my... I was going to say, if we have the opportunity to go slow, I'd rather play Elise. But we're going to go ahead and throw out the 3/3 instead. I'm guessing our opponent runs the Pyros. Ooh, was Kona cold? We want to keep our Radiant Elemental healthy if possible. That's interesting. I mean, I was hoping for Pyros more than I was hoping for Cone of Cold. I don't know how much Cone of Cold would really have helped. So, well, there's that Frost Nova. Should have saved... Oh. Doomsayer number 2. Is it worth playing the Elise now to shuffle the pack? I almost want to say no. I mean, like, sometimes it is, but I don't know what's going on. Oh. Maybe it is. I mean, our opponent still has, the Random Babbling Book card. We still have Kazakus Potion to take out basically whatever happens next turn. I'm going to say no. As much as I want to. Like, I know this is kind of sometimes a viable play. But, oh well. Maybe not this time. Sometimes I think we might do that at least play. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate that the Kazakus Potion doesn't take it out is what I mean. So now we kind of feel okay that we didn't, that we didn't throw the Elise away. We have a good minion to contest their water elemental. And I guess I should kind of acknowledge the fact that we are rank 18 right now. I haven't had a lot of time to play this season. I'm not going to. I have crazy things going on. IRL, trying to finish some research up. Fireball's fine there. So I'm just going to be playing fun decks. And I know this is maybe competitive, but, I'm just going to be looking to be having fun with it with the rest of this season. Not doing too much else. So I do apologize if people are looking for slightly higher quality gameplay. Or at least higher ranked gameplay. I don't know, the quality of my gameplay is probably going to be the same, although sometimes I will be a little distracted when I shouldn't be, if I'm going to be sitting here and trying to do this. But just don't expect the ranks to be increasing too much, because I have been playing more fun decks. A lot of Yogg so far this season just because it's fun. And then... just also not a lot of time. So even if I was to pick more competitive decks, I wouldn't be going too much farther just because I don't have enough time. And that's fine. I think it's okay. I mean, I do this to have fun. And I mean, yeah, sometimes I do like to push, obviously. I do like to get to those single-digit ranks. I don't know that I'll have the time to be legend until maybe later this year, much later. Shatter in the deck, right? That was in the deck. So we're just playing a crazy deck right now. That's what I'm being told from our opponent. And that's totally fine. And maybe that's part of the fun of what we're going to discover here. Hey, speaking of discovering, let's discover more value. As much as, yeah, getting some of the bigger minions might have been better. The 6 mana 8/8 freeze itself. But I think this is also okay. Just because, this is, from your opponent's deck. If our opponent's playing crazy, is actually playing a crazy deck. So maybe this isn't as strong. Hey, Glacial Shard. We already saw that one. Very, very. Double Shatter. I don't know what to think right now, but we got our Medivh. We'll heal right now. I don't know what's really going to be happening. Obviously, the best top decks now are going to be Free from Amber and a Mind Control. We don't really want to see the rest of our spells aren't going to be that great. I mean, Dragonfire Potion is an option. Another Our opponent loves Glacial Shard. And that's okay. Oh, we can find a nice spell here, I think. Crystals. Do we have any dragons at all in the deck? I don't think so. Otherwise, Drac OP would be amazing. A 3. Yeah, no, that's no good. We're just going to play out the minion. We have no dragons in our deck, and I mean, I guess we could have waited for an Ungoro pack, but honestly, I think it's better to just throw out the 5/6 and have our opponent try to deal with it. As we've seen from their deck, they have some interesting tech choices. That's 2 fireballs to minion so far, so I don't know how our opponent's planning on finishing us off. But we've been able to out-heal all of the tick and ping damage, basically, that's just slowly been thrown in at us. Oh, boy. I mean, that's a bit of damage, no doubt about it, right? But it's just not something that's really going to scare us. Potion of Madness, there's no way we're doing that. I will throw out an Elemental now, just in case. This has been an absolutely crazy deck from our opponent so far. I mean, double Doomsayer, double Glacial Shard. Maybe it's just a very budget anti-aggro deck. Flame Strike? No? There we go. Finally getting rid of that. Finally going face. Just a very... Maybe it is. Maybe it is budget. It had a Blizzard. It had a Water Elemental. The Shatter is just... There have to be so many better options than Shatter, though. Even if you're on a budget, right? Like, there have to be other 2-man... I mean, just... Oh. It's an interesting type of budget if that's what it is. That's for sure. Well, Mind Control, so we basically win now, right? Mind Control with... Yeah, that's a little too much now, isn't it? What did we pull? Not one that we really want to pull. Atesh and Lyra kind of serve different purposes, don't they? Like, you don't really want to be seeing them at the same time, if you can avoid it. Just because you're trying to cycle small spells, which I have a lot of right now. With Lyra and Atesh, you're trying to play huge spells. Cone of Cold it up. It's not going to matter, because the fireballs are just going to go crazy. How many fire... Oh, yeah, he did get a fireball. Never mind. Our opponent's hanging in, though. I'll give him credit. Let's do a Lyra thing. Yeah, we're just going to go. I know. We're getting horrible things here, but that's fine. Do we want to try and win this turn? No. We could have silenced Yashiraj, to be honest, but we're not going to. We'll do that. We'll buff that. Yeah, I don't see our opponent. I mean, who knows? Maybe our opponent could do something crazy. Maybe we should have silenced. We should have silenced Yashiraj. It's my fault. I wanted to silence him. I did. I said it. I said I want to silence this guy. And then I turned around and said I don't want to silence him. So that's my fault. How many minions did we have left? Like, what were the chances of that? Raza, Cabal Shadow Priest, Crystalline Oracle. Can't even get upset. I mean, we did it to ourselves, right? And the thing is, we have so much healing, but we're equal for fatigue, but I just don't see our opponent making it. I mean, they're gonna have another Frostbolt. They'll be able to clear this board probably. They had Archmage. They'll have another Babbling Book to generate something weird. Oh boy, Flame Striking that board is... Yeah, maybe this is just an interesting budget mage that we're playing up against, which is fine. You know what? We will play the Northshire as much as I don't want to, because I feel like it's just going to eat a Frostbolt. Maybe that is the better play, to be honest. I'm expecting our Ungoro pack to kind of blow our opponent out of the water. There's a second Arcane Intellect. Oh boy. Frost Elemental. Definitely got to be a budget deck here, right? We can't do anything here. Oh no. If we'd held on to our pint-sized potion, we could have stolen. We could have stolen the Frost Elemental with our Cabal Shadow Priest, but we threw it away trying to Lyra. And then we didn't protect our Lyra, which we should have. Which is just, oh my goodness, we're going to lose. This is a weird budget deck that's not really a budget deck. Well, Medivh you just get anyways. An opponent crafted Archmage, and maybe that's enough. Oh boy. And then maybe our opponent's going to just bang out a huge... like our opponent's got Pyroblast or something, and that's enough. They just have like really standard cards, and... we're going to lose this. Oh my. Like, how are we getting any more face damage in is my question. Like, we can go 5 to face now, but I don't think we win after that because we just have no way to get any other damage in. We really need our Angoro pack to be fantastic, and the same thing with our Free from Amber. We're going to have to Dragonfire Potion, even though we'll lose if we lose if we do, we lose if we don't. No, our opponent could easily have more AoE though. We need to clear here just because we'll lose otherwise. I think this is how we're gonna do it, and we're gonna hope we find that pack right now. Or Shadow Visions into pack would also be great. Although Shadow Visions into Free from Amber is also pretty good. But no, the pack is gonna give us the value we need. Cause this Atesh is gonna absolutely wreck us right now. That's kind of funny though. Rank 18, and this basically budget mage minus Archmage, which I mean you can save up and craft one legendary relatively quickly when you start Hearthstone, and then Medivh you can get for free, right? You just do the intro. Is Medivh at the beginning or the end? I don't remember. Well, that sets up our Dragonfire Potion. I can't remember if Medivh is at the beginning or end of One Night for Karazhan. I forget how the free to play works now. I know people are always doing those free to play to legend. Good for you. Not exactly my thing. If you've been around here long enough, you know that's not necessarily my thing. Flame Strike just for that 7 drop to come out. Oh, please be killable. Oh my goodness. Oh, well that's a good counter, I guess. That is a counter, I guess. Six cards. We'll have to play something else afterwards, right? We'll figure it out. We'll get something small in here, and if not, that's good. Okay, so that's absolutely... Swamp King Dread is absolutely terrifying. Summon a random minion you've discarded. We'll be able to get through this is what I'm thinking. We'll be able to get through Swamp King Dread. Blizzard's absolutely terrifying as well. If we get a... we could use a little help here. Oh my. Oh my. Jeez. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Oh, we are in so much trouble. This is kind of awesome though. Like we don't have... we gotta do this. And then what else though? This only clears 2 minions, but it clears a lot of damage. Oh wait, no. Wait, we can do this. Watch this. Here we go. We do this. Aya down. Potion of Madness. There we go. There we go. I knew there was a puzzle there we could have figured out. And we kind of did. Now, if this card has been in our opponent's hand almost the whole time, so if it's Pyroblast, there's a chance things go horrible for us. But luckily, we do have a bit... We have a bit of value, that's for sure. And double opponent loves these Frost Alleys. I mean, they're reasonable. They're just, I mean, very early on in Hearthstone, I think people did agree, you know, and everyone came to the realization they were not strong. But that's okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, how do we do this? I think we want to go fast here. We get hit with a Frostbolt and it's bad news. Do we ever play this? No, I don't think so. It would have been nice if we'd had our Raza not being the last card in our deck. I think the way we're going to win here is honestly going to be Fatigue. This is the weirdest Fatigue rank 18 game against a valued... Is this 2 greater arcane missiles? Unbelievable. And I think we're going to manage because we have the... Oh, maybe no. Maybe we just lose this turn. Maybe we honestly just lose. If we don't get taunt, we lose. If that pulls anything big out, we're going to lose for sure. 4. The chance of taunts are kind of low right now. Let's see what happens. Well, that's good. This is 4. 4 plus 10 kills us, so I guess we just heal, right? Okay. We're probably out of range of getting... This is honestly the strangest game. I don't even know that I have... I know I don't have an explanation for what we're looking at. Our opponent's played 2 fireballs already. They still have a Frostbolt, at least. And we don't know what else. Okay, well, we know we have a Raza. The issue is, what the heck are we actually going to play right now? I think this is going to be a reasonable play. We'll just take one of the minions away. We just Shadow Visions into nothing, right? Is there any way we can get a card? I don't know. We're going to hang on to the Shadow Visions because I don't think it'll matter either way. This has been... I don't know what to think. It was our fault that we didn't silence the Asheraj. We would have won so long ago. Our opponent has to have some weird burn. Like, it has to be like Pyroblast or something. That's the only way our opponent's trying to outlast us, right? We'll free from Amber and heal here. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Soggoth is nice. Soggoth is pretty nice. It's got to be like direct damage in hand. Maybe, I don't know what other draw there could be. No spells. Soggoth does not like spells. Oh my goodness. If we'd silenced the... Yeah, oh my... Of course it's another Frost Nova. This deck is all about freezes. Another Frost... Everyone is frozen right now. Amazing. What is this last card? Yeah. Well played. I need to know what that last card... If I try and add this person, they're gonna BM, right? Or they'll just be upset. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this game. This is the weirdest rank 18 game I've ever had in my entire life. It was super fun. And it was really cool. It was a really... This is like... When you say Freze Mage, this is a real Freze Mage. 2 Frostbolt, Cone of Cold, Water Elemental, Blizzards, Frost Elementals, Glacial Shards, with the Doomsayers. Just absolutely very unique, very, budget-ish style of deck. And really, I mean, it brought us into Fatigue. And this is a very, probably tier 2 style meta deck that we're playing right now, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool that you're able to get these kind of games. And maybe we should have silenced the Asheraj, but there's no way to know we were going to pull the Doomsayer. Oh well, it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I did too. I'll see you tomorrow, and if not, maybe the next day. Keep your stick on the ice.